So recently, Prince Harry has found himself in the midst of a tumultuous week, one that would leave even the most seasoned LA publicists seeking solace in a recovery retreat. This series of events sheds light on a significant predicament that the former working royal has created for himself. The saga began with a statement released by someone from Harry and Meghan's camp, asserting that they were relentlessly pursued by paparazzi in New York City for over 2 hours, deeming the ordeal as near catastrophic. However, skepticism swiftly arose when Mayor Eric Adams of New York City weighed in, expressing doubt about the existence of a high-speed chase lasting for such a prolonged duration. Subsequently, the cab driver Sukhsharn Singh, who chauffeured the royal couple along with Meghan's mother and a security person, shared his perspective on the matter. "I wouldn't classify it as a chase. I never felt endangered. It certainly didn't resemble a movie car chase," Singh revealed in an interview with The Washington Post. Even esteemed actor Whoopi Goldberg seemed inclined to challenge their account of events, injecting humor into the situation by remarking, "If car chases were possible in New York, we would all manage to arrive at the theater on time." In light of these circumstances, it's evident that Harry finds himself in an unenviable position. The root of the issue, however, extends beyond the liberal interpretation of the term chase. Harry has inadvertently sabotaged his own reputation, leading to a decline in public goodwill towards him and Meghan. At this juncture, not even the influential Kris Jenner can fully salvage their standing, although her impact should not be entirely discounted. When Harry and Meghan announced their decision to step back from their roles as working members of the royal family in 2020, many individuals sympathized with their predicament. The challenges of royal life, entrenched in tradition and relentless public scrutiny, were undeniable. Moreover, it was evident that Meghan faced an alarming level of racism on a grand scale. However, it is important to address the fallacy that continues to persist despite Harry's own retractions regarding the racism allegations and mounting evidence that Meghan was initially treated well by the British royal family and warmly embraced by a majority of the British public. It is disconcerting that the accusation of racism is being indiscriminately applied to anyone who voiced concerns or criticism about Meghan. Such a generalization is preposterous and deeply insulting. It is hard to fathom how the author felt justified in tarnishing an entire nation with such an assertion. Even if one supports Meghan, there comes a point when it is necessary to acknowledge that she, at the very least, bears some responsibility for the issues at hand, rather than placing the blame solely on others. Denying any allegations of racism towards Madam is a stance firmly taken. Moreover, the aforementioned individuals have now explicitly refuted these claims. Who wouldn't be enticed by the prospect of a lively gathering in the United States? As the acclaimed poet Miley Cyrus melodiously professes. However, this is precisely where the narrative takes an unfortunate turn. The departure of Harry from the royal family signifies a significant shift in his status, or rather, a departure from the traditional notions thereof. Having been raised in an environment where his princely title alone sufficed, he enjoyed the privilege of attending various events, with his mere presence as a British royal sparking excitement. The onus was not on him to be amusing, captivating, intelligent, or even talented. His sole responsibility was to embody royalty, and this was sufficient for the adoration of the public. Now that he has relinquished his royal status, or more accurately, ceased to be an active member of the royal family, the public's expectations have significantly evolved. Having already penned his memoir, wherein he laments about his familial ties akin to a participant on reality television expressing grievances about fellow housemates in the diary room, one might wonder what more Harry has to offer. It appears that he fails to bring forth any remarkable contributions, leaving many feeling increasingly exasperated with him. It's as if he arrived at Christmas lunch without bringing the anticipated prawns, an analogy befitting his arrival in Los Angeles without any discernible talent. Therefore, when the couple released their statement regarding alleged pursuits by paparazzi, it did not elicit concern. Instead, it was met with skepticism and raised eyebrows, signifying the extent to which the public's patience with Hollywood Harry has worn thin. A sense of resentment is brewing among the public as they witness an individual who seemingly contributes little gaining an overwhelming amount of attention. Now, some may argue that reality stars like Kim Kardashian attain fame without actually doing anything. However, that notion fails to hold true. While they may not engage in traditional acting, they skillfully package and sell their personal lives in a manner that would leave a long-standing soap opera envious. If Prince Harry were to document constant bickering with Meghan and flood Instagram with alluring photos, it's highly likely that public interest would be reignited. Commendably, Harry has departed from the royal family, but now there is an expectation for him to embark on new ventures. Anything, really. At present, he resembles an 18-year-old taking a gap year after completing high school, idling away time in front of the television, yet yearning for applause and recognition for his independent break. It is imperative for Harry to grasp the fact that he must bring something of substance to regain the public's favor. Otherwise, eye-rolling reactions will persist. Why is it that Meghan and Harry travel in a convoy of 3 SUVs while in Manhattan? They are ordinary citizens, not visiting dignitaries, presidents, or even A-list celebrities. What prompts the need for such an extravagant security arrangement, slowly traversing the streets at a mere 4.9 miles per hour? Interestingly, none of the other attendees appear to require such measures. This practice is not commonplace in America. It appears that they strive to draw attention to themselves and instill a sense of importance. Harry's familiarity with this level of security might stem from his past experiences during royal assignments. As for Meghan, she yearns for people to acknowledge her superiority, even though those outside cannot peer through the tinted windows. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex recently claimed that their taxi was followed by SUVs with tinted windows. It's worth pondering whether they may have become perplexed and failed to recognize their own security detail. A rather amusing thought indeed. Upon hearing this account, I couldn't help but find it peculiar that the supposed paparazzi would opt for SUVs equipped with tinted windows. After all, it defies logic to imagine photographers attempting to capture images through such obstructive glass. However, it is plausible that the couple asserted this explanation as a means to justify their inability to identify these alleged paparazzi. The entire episode is undeniably disheartening. It is difficult to fathom the extent to which these allegations have unfolded, particularly when considering the lack of substantial evidence or widespread public sympathy. In light of these circumstances, the allocation of one SUV for the transportation of the Sussexes and the presence of 2 additional vehicles for the Netflix crew prompts a significant query. Will Netflix decide to capitalize on the captured footage and photographs, utilizing them for their intended purposes? Or will they, acknowledging the mounting public skepticism surrounding the couple's narrative, opt to sever ties altogether? The resolution to this quandary remains uncertain, leaving us to ponder the potential implications for the future of their collaboration. As the scrutiny intensifies and public sentiment shifts, the fate of this partnership hangs in the balance. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. See you in the next one.